You swing that thing around here, so you're gonna poke somebody's eyes out. Hey, everyone, sorry it's late today. I meant to be on earlier. I actually did mean to be on earlier. I actually woke up for a moment earlier, but too early. So I was like, okay, you know the thing of like you wake up, hello. Like, you know the thing of when you wake up at a certain time, and you think to yourself, oh, there's like another hour. I'm gonna sleep in for another half an hour. So you tell your body, okay, let's go back to sleep for only half an hour. Okay, and it never works out. That's what happened to me. My bad. That was my bad. So today we're gonna be playing a bunch of games that are fairly sort of low planning, low effort because one, I have a very long day today. We're basically going for 8 or 9 hours. There's not really much else to do today. I had some things to do, but I have to wait till it's all ready at nighttime. Two, the reason why I was gone was because I was busy yesterday. It was like back to back friend slop, if that makes sense. Back to back friend slop, which I like to say. How often do you get enamored or glazed with? How often do you get glazed within friend slop, right? How, in fact, I'll be back the entire week. So that was the only interruption for the entire week, except for the fifth. Actually, no, the fifth, sixth, and seventh. I'll be gone. Well, probably just the sixth and the seventh, really. This time around, I think. But we'll see when my wife is back from her trip. She's currently up in Montreal, so it's gonna take a while. Um, but yeah, hello everyone, and welcome to today's stream 6-7. I had a whole bunch of topics sort of lined up, but there's one major topic that I think we should talk about because it's actually super fascinating. And I wonder how many of you have been hit by this. Like, how many of you have a PS3 and stuff that you were able to go back and like check? Because apparently, two things. One, State of Decay is now officially dead. I'm actually really sad because the hope was that State of Decay 3 would come out and it was really cool to play that game because I actually really liked the game a lot. Granted, it has issues. It's not perfect as a mobile game sort of framework, but it was fun, right? The problem is that the team is being let go. They're being let go. The entire team is being sold off and they're being let go. So this game is now gone. PC requirements for SOD3. How do we tell this guy that it's not going to happen? I'm the Xbox Hall of Fame for speed running it. Yeah, I deserved an alpha spot. I applied for alpha. I never got sent the questionnaire. I guess people don't know that here we go. So, CU status was it? Microsoft are exploring to or thinking of selling off the studio. It was here. Here we go. Xbox Prime State now it could be facing. This is one of the articles, but there's four studios that Microsoft has been selling off. They've actually been selling off a whole bunch of their studios after the debacle that is the Games Pass. And I've heard some numbers thrown around of like they had a target of 100 million by the end of the year, and they went from 43 million to like 37 million or something, so it's even lower. But yeah, see, Double Fine, Ninja Theory, Compulsion, and others are being shuttered. So creators of Hellblade and stuff. Double Fine is what's his name again? Tim Schafer, John Fine. His name is John Fine. It's all gone. Ninja Theory, which I really enjoyed. I thought Ninja Theory had some really cool games throughout the years. They were just sort of held back by the fact that they had to stop this page. It's slowing down Firefox. What the hell is this? They were held back by making stupid games like the Devil May Cry games, which was really dumb. Because this game, if you look at it, like these three took maybe 9 years, and that was a bad time. All these cool studios are dying. We are losing all of these cool studios. Not to say that Heavenly Sword was like awful, but like I felt like it wasn't really that interesting compared to Galaxy was. And of all the teams to be thrown away, it's going to be the one that I cared about the most, which is the one making the really cool zombie game. Okay, which is Undead Labs. I don't know if I can find it. So yeah, it's basically gone. Granted, their last game came out in 2018, but apparently the team said that, or like there was apparently some news report, some interview somewhere where the creator of it said like, yeah, Microsoft wanted them to push updates for State of Decay 2, and then now they don't want to, so the whole thing is getting shuttered. And I have a feeling that we'll see more, right? There's a lot of different IPs that they have that are probably going to be shuttered if it fails. Like, I think Bethesda is probably going to get sold off once it fails. Because honestly, if once Bethesda gets Elder Scrolls 6 out, I think that's it. I think that's the final death knell for Bethesda. Because Starfield wasn't that good. I thought Starfield would have been amazing. I was really hoping it'd be really good. But it's hard to make a new IP with the Bethesda formula because the way that they do the Bethesda formula is, it's not. It's a really dense world, but the reasons why you do things, the lore behind it, it takes a lot of like backstory for you to know to make it feel interesting. You know what I mean? And I feel like the Elder Scrolls stuff and the Fallout, this music is too epic for the sad news. Oh shit, sorry. You know, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Just imagine it's not bad news. Just imagine they're going to the farm and they're gonna come back a whole new studio. Okay. They're gonna go from like Bethesda to what does Bethesda meaning? What does it even mean? Bethesda is Hebrew for the house of mercy or the house of grace. Okay, so you go from Bethesda to Noah's Ark, let's say. I don't know. I didn't even know that it was a real word. But yeah, it's a look, we just hope that they go to the farm and they come back as a whole new thing, okay? They come back as something new and they come back as a whole new thing and it'll be even better, right? Best foot. Yeah, the best foot. Yeah. This is the best foot. Bethesda, best foot. Wait, Bethesda, does it mean best foot actually? Does it actually mean best foot? Batista. Batista. They'll come back, but Bethesda will come back as a Batista. We'll get the Elder books. We'll get the Elder robes. We'll get the Elder, I don't know. We'll get the old Scrolls series. The old Scrolls. Wait, no. It can't be Scrolls. It's a copyright. We'll get something, okay? They're not gone forever, but they'll be gone after this one for sure. But these four seem like the first tipping point of how they're going to save some money, which is just pretty stupid because these, as far as I can tell, all these studios had games that were going to come out. So you might as well just recoup the cost and then sell them, but I digress. I guess they'd rather, maybe say the news and then blow shit up for no reason. I'm super excited to see how Bethesda is going to survive dying because they're probably next on the chopping block. Again, like Elder Scrolls and Fallout. Give us Zoomer Scrolls. You know what? You want Zoomer Scrolls? Here. We can go to the Play Store. Here we go. Okay, you go to the Play Store and you search up things like apps, games. How do you search apps, games? Watch this. Okay, Elder Scrolls. The Elder Scrolls castles. Look at this. This is Zoomer Slop. This is Zoomer Scrolls, okay? Or like Elden Ring, okay? If you search up if you search up Elder Scrolls games. Look at this. Now this is Zoomer Scrolls, all right? You want Zoomer Scrolls, you get Zoomer Scrolls, all right? Actually, some of these look kind of sick. You get games that were made specifically to like steal your money, basically. Your Shadowborn, your Life and Suffering of wait, these are PC games. Vampires. Look, oh my god, here we go. Now this is a Zoomer slop game. Watch this. Ooh, Gambler Addicted Games. Here we go. This is pure Zoomer slop. Why does this soundtrack sound like... This soundtrack sounds a lot like a Pilot Red Sun album. You know what I mean? This is gonna get the VOD muted, so I mean it's fine, but it's like I'm gonna have to like make the VOD silent on actually we'll just pause the VOD. It sounds like this. It sounds like these songs. Here. Here we go. It sounds like these songs, okay? The song of this trailer sounds like the beginning of, say, something like, I don't know, this. Every single office is a backrooms by default, yeah. It's like when you walk into an open office that was converted into an open office from some like double kitchen, you know what I mean? That's what this feels like. It feels like that kind of conversion from that. I also really like the way that he walks into this cubby, and the entire time he's kind of walking like a Resident Evil character. He just kind of like moves over and just kind of slides in. Genuinely, some of the strangest stuff that I've seen, that feels like somebody's art project gone wild. And I can't believe that this game has music that reminded me of it. Also, what's crazy is he did all of that in MS Paint. So do we really need Creator? I don't think Creator is making us any better. I feel like the art can be made with like a single piece of chalk on the floor. It's a smear of color that also makes it uncomfortable. Yes, the way that the shapes all sort of blend together and the shapes feel like they aren't even there anymore. Yeah, exactly. It's just everything about it feels wrong. Compete versus players. This game. You have Grim Quest. Actually, this one actually looks kind of cool. This doesn't look bad. Manage and defend a city or retire Jin. It's like a. It's actually it's like a text-based RPG. That's actually not that bad. You know. How about Arc and Terror? Okay, this is for sure slop. Now this is slop. This has to be slop, right? This has got to be slop. I bet I can find gameplay on YouTube. Well, now all art will be in paint. You go even further back. Charcoal Underground. Text is amazing. Text is amazing. That's a great channel name. Did I ever show you the like funny cock 3D intro? Cock 3D intro YouTube channel. This one? No, not this one. There's like a 3D one where it's like this, but it's like cock. It's like cock. Why doesn't he just search cock? He has the world's largest penis. Extreme bodies explained. 20 inches. That's crazy. Wait, that's actually insane. Oh man. Okay, so sorry. What was this game? See, like if you want Zoomer scrolls, this is Zoomer scrolls. Actually, there's too much dialogue for Zoomers. Look at one of the first things that this person opens after finishing the tutorial. Sorry. It's the goddamn cash shop. Holy shit, chat. This is $400. Jesus Christ. That's actual, like, it's scam levels of stuff. This is it. This is it. Zoomer scrolls. Mom, look, Mom, I killed somebody. Look. GTA Vice City. Okay, this is a very odd channel. What's funny, chat, if you look at the images, oh my god, if you look at the thumbnail, there's a person on the thumbnail. Do you think that that's how they think they are? Do you think that's how they feel about themselves? Like that's who they are inside, but in real life, it's just like some child or something making money. Rogue Legend. These are slop. This is what I mean by Elder Scrolls. Buy it on Windows. Are you insane? I'm gonna buy this shit on Windows for $10. That's crazy. This one looks cool though. Wait. Exiled Kingdom ARPG. This one looks kind of cool. This doesn't look too bad. I would play this. Yeah, it's some of these suck. The Elder Scrolls Castles. Yeah. Wait, this is a real Bethesda game. What the fuck? Oh. I have a high feeling. I have a good feeling that they're gonna die after Elder Scrolls 6. Because the thing about Elder Scrolls 2 is that it's never gonna live up to the hype of the rest of their catalog. So the odds of them being able to beat the market odds is very low. Compared to like GTA 6, where I think GTA 6 is super, super good. And is basically one of the best games out there. I highly doubt something like, I don't know. I highly doubt that something like Elder Scrolls will be enough to carry the Bethesda name in spite of because of the pain that was Starfield. I think, especially with something like Starfield, it showed the limits of what they can do, and because Starfield could have had some potential for some new, fun, wacky stuff, I don't think they'll be able to evolve much more beyond Skyrim. Even like I think Fallout 3 to Fallout 4 was a huge tell of I think the studio has sort of like run into that problem of they don't really know how else to expand that game world and like the game mechanics. Because going from Morrowind to Oblivion feels like a crazy jump in terms of the gameplay. Like the gameplay feels a lot better. Even if other games at that time were doing it better, at least compared to its predecessor, it was really good. Then Oblivion, the Skyrim felt really good too. But beyond that, I don't think they can do any more. It really does seem like they've hit the limit of like what they can come up with, and that's gonna matter a lot. Because while Skyrim and stuff has this like beautiful lore and story, right? Most players will never get there. Most players are going to be looking towards the modability, as well as the ability to like I don't know, play the game and have fun with it. And that's another thing too is I have a strong feeling that it's not going to work because the modability of the older games, right? Even Skyrim, the production quality was pretty high, but it was still low enough that like somebody could get into it at a fairly amateur level where you could make some pretty impressive mods for it, art-wise, that still fit into the world, right? It was also a fairly consistent design throughout the entire game world, which led to it feeling samey, but also made it much easier to like put things in, right? If the fidelity goes up, how is anybody gonna make a mod that like looks and feels good? And then especially with the engine too, like how many people are still around that know how to make a mod in Papyrus? Chat, we tried for like 30 minutes and I gave up because I was gonna make a Vampire Survivors mod because I was like the meme has to be full circle. Which, by the way, this is what the Vampire Survivors team talked about for their the reasons why there's so much stuff out there. The reason why there's so much Vampire Survivor stuff is because of this. The Survivor-thon or the Survivor-ton. Here we go. The first Survivor-ton. Among the many projects we're working on, approximately 15 projects, not 15 games, please panic. There's also a lineup of Survivor-ton games. Survivor-ton. This is the genre name. They've named their own genre Survivor-ton. Survivor-ton. Here we go. It's definitely a meaningful word that means Survivor-ton and nothing else. It's a Survivor-ton game. These are games like Vampire Survivors developed internally to Ponko, tied to things. That's why there is a Warhammer one. Maybe there'll be one for Devil May Cry and other things too. Because look, new studio is being headed by the guy who worked in these, and maybe there's one for Monster Hunter. A thon would have made more sense. That's what I'm saying, right? But I guess they really wanted you to think about the a ton angle, like a marathon of surviving. Yeah. But I guess they wanted to like deal. I mean, to be fair, it's like look at this game. Like look at this game. I love this game, but I won't lie to you. I don't think they have any real conception of how to make something like a brand. I think specifically they know how to make an addictive game that's like genuinely fun to just play and go around doing stuff on, right? It's a fun little idle game. But I don't think they know how to make a brand, okay? Because chat, one of the items is named Pachone. And for the longest time, I didn't know what that meant until I realized, wait a minute, Peach 1 is a Pachone, which is Italian for a pigeon. And then I realized all of these names are in Italian. They have no conception of how to make a brand, and yet they're building a TV show, and I'm over here doing fucking nothing. Ooh, the colors. Look at that shit! Oh yeah, also this one, I'm actually, okay, I won't lie. I am kind of excited to play this one. I want to play the Jujutsu Kaisen one. I just want to see what a Battle Royale version of this could be like. A Battle Royale version, Jujutsu Kaisen. You can be your favorite Jujutsu Kaisen. You can be your favorite Jujutsu Kaisen as you fight for your life. This is absolute slop. Like this is just genuinely funny. It's just the fact that you can die, you know what I mean? And then it's a battle royale that I really want to see what happens. Because what does it mean? Like, what do you mean it's a battle royale that is balanced around PvP, so you have to, like, lose? You know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. But that's what I'm hoping for here. That's what I'm hoping for here. Oh, man. What an awful game. What an absolutely awful time that we live in. And look. Make your way to the top two. They settle in a 1v1 battle where you both walk around the entire time. That's peak. Okay? That's peak. How did we even get there? Sorry, it was a Vampire Survivors meme. Speaking of the Papyrus thing, right? I was gonna make that mod to make a Vampire Survivors thing, but it's like how many people still know Papyrus? It's such a limited modding system, right? And it's not like Bethesda can change because everything that they have is built around their fork of this engine from years ago that is still going pretty well and it does work pretty well, but it's super annoying to like make mods for. I'm just hoping that with the Elder Scrolls 6 that they do bring back, because they have the technology in Starfield, that like giant massive map like the way that they have all these like giant large star systems. Maybe they'll be able to bring back something like the was it the Daggerfall one, the like giant map. But even then, and that was the problem in Starfield, is that I think they're banking on this massive fantastical scale without realizing that. I think the reason why Skyrim worked so well was because it was so dense. The reason why every Elder Scrolls and Fallout works was because it was so dense. So it's like if they take the wrong lessons from Starfield and then they try it again within the new Elder Scrolls, I think they're gonna fail. Right? It's gonna take a lot for that game to survive. But at the very least, State of Decay 3 is dead. Look, State of Decay 3 is dead. PC requirements. I have the same build. There's really no future-proofing anything these days. Do these people know that the game is dead? Do the people know that these games are dead? So all these small studios are now dead. So Double Fine is gone. Every Double Fine game that you have is gone. It's actually pretty impressive how quickly it went downhill, and it's crazy because like you would think that they would at least try a little bit longer to get something out, but no, it's impossible. So yeah, say goodbye to all these studios. Goodbye Double Fine. What's your name again? Tim Schafer, Max Blim, Bimbo, John Fine. Holy shit, his name is John. His name is John. John Fine. John Fine. We're gonna miss you, John Fine. Guy named Tim John. That's the craziest part. His name is it's Tim John. Like that, like his parents. I have a theory, and I need you to ask your parents if you have a middle name, okay? My theory is that your middle name is actually the first name that your parents couldn't decide on. So one of your parents wanted that name, your other parent wanted this name. And so they gave you a middle name just to let you have that name, both of them, so that you can, you know what I mean? So that they both have their mark on you. Your middle is your parent's name. I'm so sorry. Okay, that's even, I will say, a parent naming their child after themselves is messed up because like literally it's the most narcissistic move out there, but it's so funny. It's actually so funny. Oh, your bros is the same. I'm so sorry. Oh, that is actually funny. Holy shit, that is actually funny. Whew. Hello, everyone. But yeah, so State of Decay 3 is dead. All these other games are dead. Sony is dead too. You never got the cool two names. That's what I mean. I thought people who like got like a dash in the name and it was like two different names. I thought that was cool. I always wanted one as a child because my name means a lot in my language, like a lot. My name has so much meaning that I have to keep explaining it to everybody. It's a very long-winded meaning. But what I wanted was something simple, like John. Holy shit! What I really would have wanted was John, John, John dash Jon, John. I think John would go super hard actually. So to any of you who have a PS3 as well, can you check if your purchases are still there? I got a lot of conflicting reports online if it's actually that you're losing your purchases. But yeah, apparently they don't let you buy any online stuff anymore, which is fascinating. What's funny is that apparently the Wii U still lets you download your online stuff, if you've already bought it. So Nintendo has a better online infrastructure than Sony. Oh, where? Well, it was a recent news. It was a recent news that they're dropping the all the stuff from PS3, and then they're doing something in 2028, right? What was the other one? I think they're scaling back operations or something. There you go. No. Physical game discs being discontinued by January 2028. John or John, both are wrong. I literally spelled it out as JOHN-JON. Both are terribly wrong. Once all games are digital, you'll probably stop playing. Yeah, that's, yeah. And that's the problem, is because Sony is also, because like the ceasing discs, right? And then they also, like the digital store, I think, here we go, shutting down the PlayStation store for new purchases for the PS3 and the PS Vita. And then I love this, by the way. I love their website, the way that they show this. Holy shit, they have a heart like this. I like this. I like this. After nearly 2 decades of supporting the PS3 console generation, we'll be closing the PlayStation Store on PS3 as well as PS Vita. Okay, global closures, no new content purchases, which is crazy because I don't know how to say this. It's not like cold storage is your highest cost. Okay? Cold storage is not your highest cost. Your highest cost is going to be something like bandwidth at this scale. It's not just cold storage that is going to nail you. You have one copy of a game stored on your servers, that's fine. The bandwidth's going to kill you. So I don't even know if it's like a cost-saving measure because they're closing purchases. It's like you could just keep the purchases going. Like one single server to handle purchases would be a-okay, and people would still buy your stuff, and that'd be okay. Like, what's the point of shutting it down when you could run it on a single server for like a couple bucks? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't really, I don't really get it. Like, if other companies can do it, how come Sony can't? And obviously there's like going to be some very technical details, right? But it can't be that much more complicated than everybody else's technical details to have done their own payment systems for years, right? So if your copy of PT, oh no, my copy of PT will disappear. Maybe, I don't know. Check if it's still there. Disconnect it from the internet right now, and jailbreak your PS3 now. Actually, sell your PS3, jailbreak it, get the copy off, sell it because it's worth $1 million, and then just play it on PC where it runs better. Yeah, I'm actually sad. So yeah, this whole thing's going downhill. There's just a lot of really weird changes that I'm seeing. I'm like, why? I mean, which is weird too, because again, I feel like closing a store is a major thing to do, and you just leave it open and just like you have like one point of contact and you just keep buying things. Like if they were closing downloads, for instance, and if they were closing like other things for it, then maybe it would make sense because that's like okay, you don't want to pay for the bandwidth of somebody cracking open their old PS3, right? But then what's the point? And then they're moving away from discs. They're moving away from discs in January 2028. That's crazy. GTA 6 isn't going to come with a physical thing. And again, the only platform that we've been able to trust for the last 20 years to still give you licenses to your games is Steam. I can still go on Steam and download the game that I bought 20 years ago on it, Half-Life 2. Okay? But the odds of that continuing to happen is low. Because when Gabe dies, and he's old, he's gonna die. Who is gonna take over? We don't know. Did I like this? Sure, I'll give you the like just because I find it funny. Like the odds of somebody coming in and continuing the same system and sort of doing all that is very low. And so it's like I don't know if I like this new trend of not being able to like own the thing. Yeah. However, I will say that most discs were just like the first couple of packages, and then you had to download the rest based off of what updates were online from the disc one. You bought a disc drive just to continue getting disc. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You hate that Nintendo has game cards that are not the game, but basically a key to the digital game. It's dumb. Yes, I also hate that too. I mean, even a lot of the discs formats, like a lot of them were. At least for the ones that I remember seeing, like a lot of them seem to be that same thing of like it's just a key, and it just has a couple of the starting packages, but like most of the packages you have to download again from online. Updates obviously, but like even like baseline packages, it was interesting how much of it was really reliant on the online infrastructure. So it sucks to like lose it all to go towards it, like a digital only, but at least it was happening for a while for a few games. Just sort of like they would use the disc to start the thing, or like as you say, the Nintendo cartridge would like start the download, and then you would get it from there. It sucks, and it was. I really wish we went towards something like reflashable cards, but it's fine. Obviously, you can't because people would steal the games, but people would steal the games anyways. It's not like the cartridge prevents people from like taking the games out. Like it just. Here we are with no discs. Chat, my physical collection of Black and White 2 still runs. I can pop that disc into my PC, install it, it still works. Same with Spore. Same with other games. Like all my other physical discs, they all still work. I still have physical PS2 games that all still work. But now, My children's children will never know. That's if I even have kids. Your sister was named after your mom. Your dad also wanted to name you after himself, but your mom was like, nah, this is stupid. We're not doing this again. And you think she registered your name herself without telling him, and then your sister named her first out a name very similar to hers too. I can see that your mother was forced into it by your father, okay? That's a good sign. Because if your mom said no, it means that your mom was forced into it by your dad. Classic, classic, classic. Very classic. Yeah, that's why you should never name your child after yourself because what is your whole lineage? I mean, named John. Like you walk into the family gathering and say, "Hey, John." Five heads turn. Like, "Hey, oh, which John you talking about? Him, or him?" Yeah, it's sad. Losing this sucks. Losing the PS3 store sucks. I guess it's been 2 decades, but I swear they could still sell things and be fine. I don't really know what they're trying to save by doing all of this. Like how painful and how costly was it to run a system that just facilitated payments? I'm not really sure. Well, I know for like my use cases that I've actually made, and I know for like the use cases that I've seen, but I don't know how costly it is for Sony for them to have gone. Okay, it's like worth it to throw the entire thing away. But yeah, I am curious. Oh my God, you're 4 minutes behind. You're very behind. Yeah, sorry, that was a whole different thing, but it's okay. At least I remembered the topic because today I slept for 12 hours. I feel good. But yeah, if you have a PS3, please do check if you can still download things. Maybe be careful about losing your copies and make sure that system survives. If it ever dies, it's over, chat. It's over. You'll never get it back. You will never get it back. I've been keeping much more high care of my consoles because I worry about losing them now. My Switch, I'm keeping it very safe. I don't even bring it around anymore. I used to like lug it around to go to parties, even if it was raining instead of a bag. Now I don't even bring it. I just say, sorry guys, the Switch is locked up in my golden case. No one touches it except for me and my wife. I don't even want to risk losing it. Especially because I found out that Animal Crossing, you can't back up your island unless you go do the online service. And it's like a whole different system, which is stupid. That's the thing about Steam that I really enjoy. Just online cloud saves. Great. Good stuff. Any dev that implements it, thank you. It's super easy too. Just tell Steam where to find your save files and it'll automatically handle pulling them up and pushing them down when they change. It's good. Wait, there's comments? Do not like this. Really disappointing. Terrible news. Chat, these are the edgiest profile icons. We literally own nothing now. Donc en gros? What? It's always going to happen. Sad times. Oh, yeah, also, yo, what's going to happen to the collector's editions? Yeah. Because the Tsushima collector's edition, I mean, that's a good example because I have a friend who has one. It looked sick. I mean, most collector's editions are amazing, where you have like lots of really cool stuff in it. But what happens now to it? Is it all gone? Is it just gone forever? I don't know. Because look, you get a fucking scroll, man. You get a fucking scroll. You get like a bag and like a whole kit. It's sick. Actually sick. You get a scroll. You get actual like game stuff. You get the mask. Is there something too where you can only be signed in only to a few PS systems? So even that might be hard getting into old systems. I didn't even know that was the thing. That seems like a very funny thing because like I can't imagine why that would be a problem because like what do you mean signing in has a limit? Signing in, you can even just do like a device token and that's fine and you just expire the token at some point. You know what I mean? Like you literally just like how costly is a single token times 5? How costly is 5 tokens across your entire like I feel like you have way higher costs in everything else. Like, what does it make sense to limit somebody from signing into like 2 PlayStations versus like 5? You know what I mean? Like, if the limit is 1 per of their systems ever, then I think it's fine. Because it's like, oh, you can sign into like the PS3 up until the I don't know, 4 or 5 with the PS Vita and stuff, okay? So like 4 total in the online ecosystem. But if it's less than that, then it doesn't make any sense, right? And I kind of get the limit when it comes to things like preventing account sharing. But I feel like there are better ways of doing it. Like you could just check if one system is online and then just be like, no, you can't use that, right? And that'd be very easy to enforce because most games have like an online only system anyway. So what does it really matter, right? And also like, that's like it's a thing that would happen anyways if you had a game disc. You know what I mean? Like you would just share a game disc and Anyway, so it feels weird to fight against it. I don't know. I don't know. The whole thing just like sucks. You remember seeing the warning once, to collect the systems, and you're like, why do you have this many? Pick a primary one. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Wait. As in somebody had that many, or like, what do you mean by pick a primary one? But yeah, yeah, it seems like a weird thing to have. Seems like a weird problem to. It seems like a weird problem to work around unless you want to deal with some like form of account sharing and pirating, but. Again, people would do it. I mean, maybe that's why they got rid of physical disk was one cost cutting to stop sharing, right? I don't know. The whole thing sucks. Also, hello Yuki, how are you? Sorry, did I say hello yet? I don't know. Sorry, my brain is working on. Oh, I don't know what time here. Primary system. What is a primary system? It's like, why do you have this many? Yeah. I mean, also, how many systems have you collected? Chat, had you seen her collection of one-button keyboards? It's actually pretty impressive. It's actually pretty impressive. The kinds of stuff here, where she has this like giant, I don't know, this like giant collection of one-button keyboards. One-button keyboards. That is, it's one button, chat. You have all PS systems and all the Nezu's. You mean all? Holy shit! Wait, one day can you ever take like a photo of them all? Can you like size them up for like a photo op? And then can you can you DM me your house address? And then can you like give me a time when you're out of the home, for a couple of hours? And then can you let me know like what's the best way to like drive a moving truck to your house? Thanks. Because that's pretty impressive actually. Yeah, and 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 you know what? I still think the PS Vita is one of the better handhelds because the Switch it's a little bit too bulky. The Vita was the right size and had a lot of capabilities that I think was really cool. Sucks for you. I never leave the house. So true. None of you leave the house. So true. He'll be like, "Ooh, free console, free consoles." It's all because you don't throw away anything, anything away. Most you already own. See, that's the thing too. It's like I wish when I was younger I didn't trade in my stuff so much. It was such a waste to like trade in things. I should have kept all of my old stuff. But the problem was that we were poor, so it was like if I don't trade in, I'll just be stuck with the same like one PS2 demo disc for the rest of my life. Like realistically, what I should have done was just keep it all, suck it up. I should have gotten a job at like 13. You know what I mean? Sentimental. I mean, even beyond sentimental, the resale value today is crazy. Like a Nintendo DS is going for like how much is it? I mean, my Nintendo DS, I don't mind the way that it went down though. I gave it to my niece because she seemed kind of like sad and lonely, and I was like, "Here, dear, here's your uncle's. This is your uncle's Nintendo DS." And she's like, "Oh, cool." It was very scratched up and ruined, but it made her happy. So I'm happy too. Um, I'm very happy. As long as she was happy, I'm happy. And what's funny is that that same niece, I went to her graduation recently. Okay, so it's like it's come full circle. I gave her happiness as a child. She gave me happiness as an adult by being able to allow me to watch her move on in life. But look at the resale value. Holy shit. Wait, some of these are kind of sick too. Wait a minute. But yeah, I was thinking of getting one of these too because I do want to get one because of the modding scene and people have apparently been able to do like say Linux and the stuff on it. But just to have like a mobile thing, just to try it out. But I've also seen some other good ones like this one, like what's it called again? Give me a second, trying to find it. Oh, also, this is an online version of Pokemon Emerald. You can just play it in your browser. Please play it before Nintendo shuts it down. It's still currently up. Just search up Pokemon Emerald Wasm. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This? Yeah, something like this. I was also thinking of getting stuff like this too. Like all you do is you just 3D print everything. You buy the parts online. You get a Raspberry Pi and you hook it up and it's good. And I was like, oh shit, because I kind of like these small form things just to mess around on. And like the Nintendo DS is already there, so you might as well just get that, right? Compared to pre-ordering this, which is like a couple hundred, right? Because like look at this, it's a couple hundred for the shit. And Nintendo DS, you can get a used one for like I don't know 70, you know. Though I will say, a full keyboard like this would be kind of sick. Every free developer, as if developers aren't technically one of the highest paid and most free people in society, requires some experience with a Linux system and FOSS. Look at this, built on Risk 5 technically, but I like to call it Risk V because it sounds cooler. Look at this. This is the worst image scroller I've ever seen. I don't know where it's going. I don't know where it's taking me. This. It's beautiful. Yeah. I wish I kept all of these. Instead, I threw it all away. I threw it all away for what? For no reason. No reason other than the belief that I wouldn't need it. I wouldn't need it, or I would just, or I would trade it in for something. I actually never threw any. Anyway, it was all like trade-ins, but I would just trade it in and that'd be it. All in the belief that I wouldn't ever need it again. But here I am. I could have made $1,000. And even just in general, like just the sentimental value is a lot too. Honestly, like even without the resale value, I think it's nice to be able to go back and play these things again. Because all these old games, they still work really well. They still are very fun to play, and sometimes it's just fun to like play with other people. What I traded for? I traded two things. PS2 for Nintendo DS. That was a bad move. And then, but I was still a child. Okay, I was still a very young child. And then Nintendo 64 for PS2, and the Nintendo 64 we got for free from some church thing, I think, or maybe we like paid for like a discount for it. I'm not really sure, but it was all like a trade-in thing. This was during the time. This was during the time when my brother was stealing money from my mom. So my mother didn't have any money, so we had to keep trading things in, and he kept stealing money. So yeah, it was kind of a hassle. Deep thinking, by the way. Look at this. This is for deep thinking. This is for deep thinkers. Any deep thinkers out there? This is for deep thinking. TS Girth, thank you. Good. Hello, streamer man. Hello, fellow streamer. I don't know if you're a man. You don't like thinking. Okay, well think. Deep think harder. But this is cool. Like stuff like this, I would get this. I wonder if I can, like, how would this work? And you have to like assemble it, right? How do you buy this? Oh, it's out of stock everywhere. Everything's out of stock. But yeah, there's a lot of really cool things out there, and I regret getting all those consoles out. Hello, streamers. Hello, everyone. Good. I now have a captive audience. Okay, so today schedule is this. I've got 1 or 2 demos to try. We'll see how far they sort of take us. And then we're going to play Sephiria. We have a long day ahead of us, okay? The reason why we have a long day is because I came late today, okay? So that's why we're here, and we're going to stay here for a fairly long time. And we're going to enjoy ourselves in this moment, all right? Who's ready to enjoy yourself? Who's ready to enjoy yourselves? However, I need a BRB. I have to go get Coca-Cola. So can you please give me a moment? I have a video for you all to watch. It's called Alien Toxic Relationship, Kissing, Fighting, Pregnancy. So while I BRB, watch this, I'm going to get some Coca-Cola. BRB. Hot alien sex, hot aliens impregnating somebody's body, hot aliens impregnating your mother in front of you, putting you into a cuck tub. Hot alien. Streamer, Stinky, are you okay? Ew, no. Why do you always come to be annoying? Why do you always show up to be annoying? What's the point? Why can't any of you just be funny? Can the annoying people who are usually annoying, why can't you just be funny, huh? Why can't you just be entertaining to talk to? Anyways, you're gonna like this first demo if you're a cannibal, okay? Very important setting. That was good. That was a really good game. I need to take a moment. I need to go. We played it for 2 hours. Oh, shit. Not as in go, as in the day's over. I need to go get more Coca-Cola. Okay? I need to get some more Coca-Cola. I have another video to show you all. Last time was Alien Hot Sex ASMR. This time, it's something else. I need to find something that like won't get me canceled. Cock. It's not. It's not. It's not gonna be cock. What is this again? What is this one? Okay, no, not that one. But that one is funny. Though I don't remember what he says in the full thing. How about this? We replay a classic, an old classic that has kept you busy for hours before, and I'll be back in just a moment. We buy golf club. Mac. Hey, Mike. Mike's golf shop. I like how he pauses there. Oh, golf club. We buy golf clubs. How many people want to sell golf clubs? All you need is Mike, right? Oh wait, no. Oh, I see what you mean. Mike is buying the golf clubs. Who's selling their golf clubs? That's a good point. Well, you know what? It's enough. This is the thing. Okay, can we examine Mike's shop? Look at Mike's shop. So this is Mike. Okay. Intro to the video. This is Mike. We know who Mike is. Okay. And where's his shop? The shop is called Mike's Golf, okay? This is important plot for this space. Maybe that's why he's shouting so loudly. They're trying to find somebody willing to buy the golf club. But think about it. If he's able to make a store called Mike's Golf, and then that sign presumably says we buy golf clubs, then presumably there's enough people who are selling golf clubs to Mike for him to buy to make money that it's not that much of a problem for him. Because think about it. Look at the size of the place and look at the other taglines. Mike's golf shop, okay? We buy music gear, and before his head covered, we buy golf clubs. The whole warehouse is for golf clubs. We buy golf. We buy golf clubs. Mike's golf shop. Coming over. I like how he pans to the window, and by the way, underneath it, there's another open sign for some reason, like behind the sign. Like this whole place is fucked up. Because this open sign is presumably for Mike's shop, given the way that it's like facing to like get you to see it in relation to this. But it really should be over here. Like the whole thing is just fucked up. The advertising strategy is just broken. And if you look at his hand, he's married. He's married. Look at his hand. He's married. From his perspective, that's his left hand. Therefore, he's married. That's a golden wedding ring. And you know what? It's not a diamond. So maybe maybe Mike isn't making any money. Maybe Mike is making $0 from his golf of buying a venture. What is the shop name again? Mike's shop. Because nobody's selling. What was the shop name again? Does anybody remember what the shop name was? Mike's Golf Club Shop. We buy golf clubs. We buy golf clubs. We buy Mike's Golf Shop. We buy golf. Oh my God, this is his website. We buy golf clubs. We buy golf clubs. We buy golf. Chat. Howdy, Mike. I'm looking to sell a large driver, hard head, stiff body. We buy golf clubs. Please do not ERP my chatbot. We buy golf clubs. We buy golf clubs. Imagine the bot said, "Yeah, we'll buy your rock hard golf club today at Mike's Golf Shop." This stupid thing button. Go back. Holy fuck. What is this listing? Titleist. We pay more for Titleist than anyone. What the hell is a Titleist? Okay. Mike's Golf Shop. We buy golf. Check out my Spotify. We buy golf country music favorites. What? Check out the new country singles, The Battle I'm Gonna Quit. Mike's Golf Shop is the only major US golf shop that writes, records, or releases original music. What the hell do you mean? It's located in Chattanooga. Okay, it makes sense now. I've never heard of Chattanooga as a place where people go because they're normal. I've heard of it as a place where they go because they're weird. Chattanooga. We buy golf club. Country favorites. These are real songs. The Battle. Mike's Golf Shop. The Battle. This is it. Music video. There's a music video? Do you think this is AI? Do you think this is real? This is a chat. This is a real song. Thank you to Chris Young. Real people. He's cashing in on the meme. Honestly, think about it. If your business is dying because nobody's selling you the golf clubs, then you have to cash in on the meme, right? If nobody's selling you golf clubs, then you have it, and you get famous off of a meme. You have to milk that shit to be able to pay your bills because it's not gonna last. It's just not gonna last. Why is she standing there? This is AI. Impromptu customer testimonial. Is this person being held hostage or did he walk up to her because she looked moderately pretty? I feel like she's being taken hostage because of this, and he's like creeping on her, and she's trying desperately to like walk away. What a beautiful lady. Maybe I do need a new driver. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Jana horror. What did you think about the selection? This is his daughter or something. This is like his like adult daughter who's just like pretending to be this. Charleston. Okay, yeah, probably, yeah, probably like his daughter too. So wait, chat. He started out doing music. 17. This guy is like old school. This guy is like YouTube. This guy is a YouTube legend at this point. 17 years ago. What the fuck? He would just play songs? So that was his buddy. This is him playing on the PRS McCarthy through March of 2016. Mike's Music Shop. Okay, play it. Clearly, the music came first and the golf second. That is the crazy part. Is like golf came second. Yeah, I thought golf was like the major venture of Mike, but no. Apparently, it's the second deal. But what I'm curious about is why he stopped doing music when he's clearly pretty good at doing music. Maybe it seems like, or whoever that guy is pretty good. Where does Mike play? Did Mike only ever play in one video? Video message from 17 years ago. Do you think it's filled with like slurs? What the fuck? Mike, why the fuck are you selling golf clubs, buying golf clubs? Make a fucking band. What the fuck are you doing, man? You got the skills. Holy shit, Mike. You're crazy. No, he might be wholesome. Who knows? I don't know how to say this. A dude that looks like this from Chattanooga 17 years ago was saying slurs like he was handing out candy on a Halloween night. You know what I mean? This is the kind of dude who's been saying this shit since the day that he was born because his father did and his mother did. Chat, he's doing a vlog. This is like one of the first ever vlogs ever, and it only has 80 views. Are you kidding me? This is like the first ever vlog. We are the first eight. We are the 80th person to see his vlog. Hi, hey Mike. Nice to see you, Mixon. Wow, 2009, eh? hmm Music, Price Chamber. I don't know. Probably like the name of the store. It seems like a music store, and he says practicing. I'm assuming like a band practice. What else is happening? Two. Scout Boy Fellowship. Little Land. Scouts. Okay. Okay. What's Scouts? Sorry. Prayer? Wait. Is it a church? So is a church like a choir or like an orchestra thing? Uh huh. I I don't think God appreciates you shredding the guitar like that. I think God would appreciate a bit more gospel. But the way that you shred that guitar, it's like there's the devil in your fingers, and I don't think God appreciates that. 5 Canadian ice cream brands to skip. What the hell is this? Chat, this is a fucking AI channel. Oh my god, it's an AI channel that talks about like ice cream. It's stupid. In the praise chamber, you get compliments like how you get a hug from the hug box. So true. Yeah, so true. It's all about how to solve a Rubik's cube. It's all about the praise that you get. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? I wish I had a dummy mommy to say that that was a good boy. I wish I had a dummy mommy that could say that I was a good boy because I've never been told that I was a good boy as a child. You know. Wish it was a dummy mommy. Is there any dummies here? Paul Exodus. Oh my god, Paul's last day. Is he dead? Chat, this video is called Paul Exodus. Holy shit. Just a comedy. Sorry. It's I just realized the sheer comedy of this. It's like in John Wick when the manager of the Continental says to the lady, you've been excommunicated and your membership has been revoked. He's saying Paul Exodus as if he's died. Why is he talking about it like this? Why is he going over paperwork? What? Yeah, this is the strangest. This is what YouTube used to be like. YouTube used to be people just like posting shit for fun. Holy shit, this car is kind of sick though. Mr. Pollux Otis. Yeah, exactly. It's like the Otis complex. The Otis complex, not the Otis, the Otis. Paulus Otis complex. Okay, so he bought this car. He got a new car and he's driving it around. Dude, that's a nice car. Holy fuck. That's actually really nice. Nice looking. I will say the rear is a little bit too high up for my taste though. Dot MPG. It's dot miles per gallon. Totally means dot miles per gallon. R2D2. This is a treasure trove. This is a treasure trove. And we haven't heard a slur yet, so maybe he is cool. You know what I mean? Maybe he's a normal person who's not like hateful, but who really knows? I don't know. People are crazy nowadays, you know? You just give him 1 inch and they'll take him out. Use Epiphone Casino. Let's hear him shred. Let's give it up for Mike. R2D2. Hit it, Mike. You're on the stage now. Show us what you got, buddy. I don't know what the song is. Could be a full custom composition, but it sounds good. Boom. Really makes you wonder, you know, why he does all this golf club stuff. Sells a bunch of golf clubs. How about you just keep on playing, buddy? Buy a bunch of golf clubs. Why even bother buying a golf club when you can just make some music, Mike? You could be like a golf player. When you could be like the Beatles of our time, Mike. He literally only sells golf stuff now. Okay, get your golf stuff in sale. The viral story behind Golf Club. How a simple commercial made us famous. Okay, it's chat. They are really taking advantage of it. But it is important too. What's their oldest blog? 2015. You wonder if golf is an easy kind of shot to match. So I'm thinking, right? Because at most you just have a bunch of clubs, and if somebody like tries to rob you, you just grab a golf club off of the shelf and just beat them with it, and then you charge them with the police for causing the golf club to break. See, it's pretty straightforward. You got safety, you got the balls, the balls, the clubs, and the gloves, and the tees. I've heard that tees go and they sell like hotcakes. You make a lot of your money off of balls and then tees. Clubs apparently not so much, but balls, tees, and then services is where they apparently make most of their money. And you just buy them in bulk and you sell them in a bag and you give them over and it's easy. Hell, You could probably just like sell them out the front and have the golf clubs. You could literally store the golf clubs in like a random like room, and it'd still be okay. Yeah, and they stack easy. Exactly. I think it. Maybe I should open a golf club store. Maybe I should open a golf store. I don't know. I have a friend who works in golf. She's the partner of my other friend, my longtime friend, but she's my friend too. And I should ask her, do you think I could make a killing by selling golf stuff? I should probably ask her, hey, get your We Bought Golf Club ringtone here. Page looking for it can't be found. One day we'll sell golf. And all of your customers. I think every single golf player is technically rich. I've never met somebody who says, I'm going to play golf that doesn't also drink with their pinky up. You know what I mean? Same type of person. Both people are the exact same in my eyes. There's no way that you don't make $1 million. Some people go to the range. That's true. But would they buy a golf club or would they rent one? See? That's the thing. I think people who go to the range often would just keep renting because they can barely afford the range as is, let alone buying a golf club. Right? Unless it's like sub $100 golf clubs. But I think people who go to the range just rent a golf club. Hell, if I went to the range, I'd stick a stick on top of it. I would stick a stick to another stick and swing that stick with the two sticks that I call my arms. That's golf, baby. That's golf. His way of speaking is really rubbed off on me. Make money by bringing golf to the working classes. Wait, you're right. Yeah. Because the 1% may hold most of the wealth, but it's the 99% that will spend any amount of money. Spend any amount of money to get away from the worst parts of life. It's the 99% that will spend all of the money to try to get away from the worst parts of life. That will try and spend money to get away and have fun in life and to forget all about their worries about life. Because the 1% don't need to spend money to forget about their worries because they have none. It's the 99% that is struggling on a daily basis that must do anything to feel happy again. We buy golf club. But that's it for today. Sorry that I'm late. Tomorrow I'll be on earlier. Tomorrow we're doing some more special fun things actually. Friday is what I say Friday? Friday is like the for fun day where we do a bunch of random stuff. I've got a lot more random stuff for us to try out that I was waiting to try out for a while that I still don't really know if it's fun, as well as a couple of like demos and so on to try out. But mostly actual new things for us to see if they're actually fun. So tomorrow's gonna be like a full day of just random weird stuff. Sunday's horror. Saturday, it's co-op stuff though. I don't know if we're gonna do Barony again. It was $2, but I actually do want to see the end of it, and maybe, just maybe, we could get to the end of it on a Saturday. I just need to see. But Sunday's horror day, and I've got some more horror games for you all on Sunday. We are not going to start anything long term tomorrow. These are all going to be short games tomorrow. I refuse to be sucked into the gravity well of another long-term game that I will never finish. I need to finish these, okay? It's now getting to the point where it's getting a bit ridiculous how many games I haven't finished. But this was a good game. Thank you all for showing up, and thank you everyone for teaching me about things like short distance radio and other things earlier. I'll see you all tomorrow on time. Sorry again I was late. This shouldn't happen again. I'm now done all plans for the rest of the month, which means I can now rest and take it easy from now on. Also, we will be playing one thing tomorrow. They're not sponsored for it, but they gave me a key for it. So tomorrow, be extra nice, okay? Not to say that you have to be nice, but to say that, like, hey, it takes a lot to send some random person online, like, a key of your game to see if it's even fun, and to just see if it's, like, actually... Because, like, imagine just throwing your idea out there and just giving it to some random asshole in the hopes that they actually like it. That takes a lot, yeah? So, let's just be a nice tomorrow. And sorry to the people that I timed out today for being annoying, but you're annoying all the time, and the verbal warnings haven't worked. Bye everyone. Have a good day. Thank you, Athel and Red, for rating me earlier. I have to go sleep. I have to go sleep and do some other things. I'm actually so tired. So tired.